back. The next step and the last step that we need to do is set up Audacity. So if you come down here and click Audacity, I'll drag this over to the other monitor so you can see it. But this is basically how we record our sermons, and this is very easy utility to come back in and edit. So in the interest of not missing it and not getting too many things lined up, I would just start it around the time that they start singing and let it record. You start it by clicking the record button. In order to stop it, so as you click record, if you're getting a flat line like this, you should probably look at your audio levels and make sure that they're coming in. We are not getting audio levels right now because I'm recording on a back channel. To stop it, you would just click the stop button, and then you can click and highlight sections of it and delete it using just delete, or you can cut and paste them. So it's very easy to use. So after you do the Audacity and after the service is done and you've cut out everything but just the sermon, so only you have from opening prayer or scripture reading somewhere in there all the way to the closing prayer, or where he says our opening song is, then just cut the sermon and scripture reading out and then go down to export, and you want to export it as an MP3. You'll save it as the date and who the artist was speaking. I'm just going to use a sample here so that I don't overwrite anything, and we're just going to call sample if my keys. Alright, and once you click save there, you can, a pro tip is you can cut your title out just by copying it, and then click save, and then there's another window that pops up that asks you to fill out the details, so the title track, and if you just paste what you just put there, then that saves you a little bit of typing, and then click OK. Once you have that done and that's saved in our recordings directory, you want to go back to your browser, and you want to click drive.google.com, and you'll see in this is a place called audio versions of the sermon, and this is for people that don't have internet, that are not streaming. So if you double click that, you'll see all these files in here. So then you come to your recording, your file browser, you go into D for data, and then go into recordings, and then go into this year, and you'll see that there's the titles of the services here, right? So here's my sample. So I would just click it, and you can actually just as easy as click and drag, except for I paused for a minute. So once you get that back, you can just click and drag it in there, and you'll notice that over here it will say you're uploading, and it'll tell you when it's done. Please make sure that you leave the computer on until this is completed uploading, as then the data will finish and people can get those sermons.